All right, so welcome to this early access video. I am Tap for Brew Tap Cast, this account, and today's early access event was sponsored by Wizards of the Coast, so thank you very much for them. We will be going over this fun deck that I'm calling Ping. It's a mono red deck that is based around pinging. We haven't seen a whole lot of pinging lately, but we do have some big boys in this deck that do so. Particularly Blister Spit Gremlin. He's our all-star for this particular deck. You tap one and him, and you get to ping each opponent. Whenever you cast non-creature spell, untap him. So the idea is to try to go off with non-creature spells, things like that. So we have Mask of Immolation, Thrill of Possibility. We have a bunch of shocks. We got different burn spells at our 3-drop slot. Mizium Tank, which is a creature, but also will trigger that. And then we have Torbrand to try to sort of maximize the damage we're doing for those pings. We also have Mask of Immolation, which allows us to attach different things and get some pings in. Fear Spewer, which actually pings. Brimstone Trebuchet, which, again, actually pings. And then Chandra Spitfire to sort of benefit from all those pings. So, as we have in chat saying, it is a blast. Or let's hope it is a blast. So let's go ahead and jump into some games with Ping and see how it goes. I don't know how well it's going to go. But I think it'll be fun. It's definitely janky. It is definitely a janky, goofy deck that as soon as I saw that card spoil, I was like, making a ping deck. Doesn't matter if it's good or not. Making a ping deck, gonna run it, see what happens. So hopefully we'll actually be able to get, like, some of the stuff going on, though. All right, so here's Vralis is our opponent. So we have two of our namesake cards. Well, not namesake. Two of our three, really, of our things that we really want to have in here. And a whole bunch of mana to cast it, as well as some extra burn. So we'll definitely want to keep this. Might. Witching Well. Interesting. I wonder what we're going to be playing against here with Witching Well. Is there any sort of artifact synergy or anything like that we see? Or maybe this is like they're going to blink it in and out and stuff like that. Do we actually want to throw down Spear or Blister Spit? I guess Blister Split next turn we could Skewer, untap. Something like that. Ooh, they're shocking themselves down. That's fine. They're not going to attack with that. That's totally cool. We'll play our land. Maybe we actually just drop the double Fear Spewers. Probably should have dropped that first, actually, because this actually costs has a cost to tapping and pinging. So, all right, so they're gonna ramp like their little took us off here. They're doing like all our work for us. So like they're just hurting themselves a lot more than we're hurting them. So that's pretty good. So this is actually losing its ability. To be useful. So maybe we just play another Blister Spit Gremlin. Alright, so what we'd like to see is some lands and things coming off the top here. So they have a couple turns left. I mean, we have 4 damage. We have 6 damage. If they can't gain any life by next turn, we have a 2-turn clock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, it's just Yadaro. It's just Yadaro, guys. Don't worry about it. It's just Yadaro.
No big deal.
Well, oh gosh, these Spear Spewers hurt us too, huh? So we can take 10. Maybe we just block with, we soak up the damage so we only take 8. So this is like Temur ramp into big dudes, I'm seeing. Alright, Mask of Immolation doesn't do all that much, and it disallows us to ping. We could
about
attack.
The tank?
Yeah, the tank doesn't, like, I guess the tank we can attack in with the spitters now. And then untap them when we cast the tank. Or do we mask? Then have an extra ping. Can we win? So if we drop this, we have the ability to... The tank doesn't do anything right now, because we can't actually... I guess we could crew it. But I think we want to have this down to have extra damage. Because right now we'll have 1, 2, 3 damage. So if we can last one more turn, I think we win. Or we don't lose. So do we want to play out another Blister Spit Gremlin or not? I think we'd rather have
why not?
Because I'd rather save it for
because
the king.
I got you.
So we can, again, I guess if they can adapt onto their incubation druids. I don't know, we'll see. Let's see what we got here. It's close. It's very close. We can do 3 damage this turn. And close to that next turn.
No, you can't.
Why not?
Well, if he swings in for 8, and then you start hitting yourself too.
Well, no, we can do 1 damage with the Spear Spewer, and then 1 with the Blister Spit, and 1 with the Sack of the Immolation. So
right.
we can do 3 damage to them. And I think if we can last until next turn, we'll be okay. But now it's a little bit problematic, because now they're... Oh, no, they did that one? Did they mean to do that?
They're swinging with a 0. Love it. Oh.
I think they meant to adapt the other one. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You spooked them.
They meant to adapt on the other one.
No, I know.
So we just take 10?
I wouldn't, because if you have to activate Spear Spewer twice, you're going to be in dangerous territory. So maybe lose. Yeah, and then sack. Yeah.
I think we might get a win here, folks. I know, right? It's the worst. It's okay, kitty. It's okay, kitty. Oops. Alright, we'll shoot them for 1. We'll shoot us for 1. We will shoot them for 1. So I think we just win here, right? Because we'll just...
there it is.
Yeah, so... It worked! And we actually had 1 extra damage, too, because we could have thrown the mask onto something as well. Alright, hey! We got 1 win. That's all that really matters. We're gonna...
That's pretty good, man.
We're gonna keep going with this deck, though. That was fun. We're gonna run it right back. And that was, hey, for playing against... I mean, admittedly, they didn't do a whole lot immediately in the beginning of the game. But they did ramp into something really big, which this deck really can't answer at all. The trample just kind of makes it really not great. LevDec with the Luca
You know what
guy.
we need for that?
What do we need?
For that win?
What? Some spoons in the chat?
Some spoons in the chat.
I think we'll keep this. We'll drop a spewer. Thank you for the spoons. Thank you very much. So not an awesome hand, but we have some things to do. And it's going to confuse our opponent why we are playing a Spear Spewer, because no one really should play a Spear Spewer.
Yeah. Hey, you have access to any card you want.
Yeah, I'll play Spear Spewer, sure.
Yeah, let's play. Yeah, why not?
Pass
you know what? Let me play Mizium Tank, too. That's a good card.
You know, that was the thing, though. Like, this was part of the reason why I played this deck. Is like, Mizium Tank, I got that when we had the War of the Spark pre-release. That was my pre-release card. And I was like, oh, you know what? This card's terrible. And you know what? I'm going to make it work. It's got a home. It's got a home.
Yeah.
Do we Mizium Tank
there was a... You can't crew it, though.
I know, but do we just get it out? It doesn't have haste, so we get it out. It's that or fear factor. It's that or fear factor. I think we just play it. And then, actually, you know what? That was not the correct move. We definitely should have risk factored, because... if only I thought, like, 2 seconds more, because... Oh, boy.
The beast.
Alright. That's not good. No, but we want it to trigger the untapped triggers on the Blister Spits, but those aren't going to do anything anyway. So we're going to kill ourselves and our opponent. And not be able to do anything against that. we can't block anything that our opponent has. Oh, this is not going well. Oh, yeah, let's definitely pray that Torbrand comes on. Except again, that's one-sided too, right? Because it doesn't hurt us extra, it only hurts them extra.
Correct.
So this can crew the Mizium Tank. Which maybe our opponent won't remember. And next turn we'll block. And then we'll be able to shock. Block shock. That's the new...
Oh, I love the old block shock.
The old block shock. It's like
my
the
favorite.
like the block rockin' beats from the Chemical Brothers. They're playing
Sure.
Temur. Uh-oh, what just happened?
You just
Oh, they just
You
get something. I thought it said something about fighting. Wait, it's got trample? Hey, that's just rude. Zoom, zoom. Doesn't matter. I don't think there's any reason to block here, though. We're gonna go down
You saw our plan.
to 4. We go to 4 here? I think we just die, right? Like, I don't think we're gonna make it through this one. But we're gonna play to our outs, right? Which is spearing ourselves to death.
Yeah, that's the one downfall of this deck is you kind of always hit yourself too.
So I think we're dead. If we drew anything that could crew this, we could live, but we no longer can. So we are just... Oh, we have to chump, so we have to play the Spitfire. Oh, actually, no. We can ping ourselves and get Spitfire to be bigger than the Questing Beast. It has trample, so we're going to die anyways. If they have any way to pump, if they have any way to pump it, we die. They don't. We take 1 for Wait a minute.
What happened? That math didn't work out. Did we miss something?
Yeah, the trample
but it
damage
was
was 1. We were at 3.
And it was a 4-3.
No, I know, but they didn't have lethal trample damage. We were at 3. We had a 4-3. They trample over for 1 damage. That's how trample works, right? Yeah, that's how trample works. It's excess damage is dealt through. Oh, it's death touch. Yeah. Dang it.
There it is.
Oh, dang it, Bobby.
That makes sense. Thanks, Magic Man.
Yeah, no, that's the death touch. Yeah, that was definitely it. Ragachak.
God dang.
Dang it, Bobby. All right, Ragachak. This hand is not gonna work here anymore. We'll send it back. They sent theirs back too. It is a little bit better.
I like that a lot.
We'll send a mountain to the bottom, I think. Keep 6, send a mountain. Let it rip. Babbled Passage for our opponent. Blister Spit Gremlin. Maybe that's the key to winning with this deck. It's gotta be...
Mulligan until you have a gremlin.
That or always turn 1 Blister Spit. Maybe that's the key.
Man, if you can get
Mardu.
Torbrand with those guys, gotta be good.
Oh, that's pretty good against us. Can offer the trade.
Got him.
Got him. Got him good. Didn't see what was coming. Oh boy, this is just another sacrifice or tokens or something silly deck. I block. I don't block because they didn't attack. Okay, all right. So now they're going to... You know what's the worst is like having to Slaying Fire a Cauldron Familiar? Are we really
I mean, I wouldn't worry about it until they have the oven.
All right.
I would hold it up.
Do we attack, though?
Honestly. I mean, they're most likely going to block with the Witness.
Yeah, we don't want to give them lifelink, so we'd rather have them just punch us with that. Resolve. So yeah, we'd be better off, I think, holding the Slaying to kill something good or shooting our opponent themselves if we get close. Ah, see, the Mayhem Devil's a good target for that.
Yeah.
Wish we could have had those guys tapped. Mizium tank.
Well,
That or... Yeah, we really wish we hit a land for Torbrand there. That would have been better. I think we Mizium tank. We can crew and block something. The only problem is if they do have an oven come online, that's the part that's a little bit stinky. Or that. I mean, we can kill that next turn. Hopefully they don't play a land. They didn't play a land. That's good. Alright, so there's another land. So
that's our boy.
So what we can do is we can actually shoot, or actually what we can do is let's crew. Oops, no, let's crew with this guy. Let's slang fire this guy. I guess I could have got in for an extra damage here. I can, because we don't care about the extra land, right? What?
You were in
sorry. I was like,
phase.
What? That's got Trampy too, right?
Oh yeah. Just got to do it again with Torbrand out, and you'll be all set. That should be game.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's fun. Whoa! Yeah!
Wow.
That was gorgeous. Oh, man. Love me some of that. All right. So if we Torbrand, we crew, and then they get back a Flying Cauldron familiar.
And
I
just don't think I wouldn't waste your I think having him out and then using your instants and sorceries kind of just makes sense. Know what I mean, Vern?
I do know what you mean. Although it's just gonna die to the thing there. Why did I do that?
Yeah, but it'll kill it.
Oh well, it's just a 3/2. Oh yeah!
No, but
no!
God, come on! Haven't you played Torbrand before?
I have not, good sir.
You noob.
Oh, that was
Everything
bad.
plus 2. Feels bad.
Yeah, it does feel bad too. Now they're just going off with all these little dirtles, and they're gonna sack them. They're gonna come back, and then they're gonna sack. Oh, that's good. He attacked with that though. That's fine. Oh, they saw it. All right. But I think we kind of have to.
There you
go. So we're gonna crew. We definitely want to crew. Now, do we bone? I think we bone crusher the priest, right? Oh no, it's gonna come back.
What?
If we bone crusher the priest, it comes back with flying. We can't shoot it twice, so we don't have a way to deal with it that way.
But you can shoot the moth.
I can shoot the moth, but then we're opening ourselves up for the priest happening. I guess we should shoot while we can.
Yeah, but you got to remember, if they priest, they also lose 2 creatures, so it's not really that.
Yeah,
big
well,
of a
they'll
loss.
just sack a hunted witness and the cat, and it won't be that big of a deal for them. Or we just slam in with the whole, not the whole team.
No. Yeah. I don't know if I would have sent Torbrand in.
If they want to block with everything, they can block with everything. Now, Torbrand, this will be 3, so next turn, theoretically, we should be able to kill them if we can survive with Torbrand and something else. We can also crew the Mizium tank and then sack the Mizium tank to the Priest of Forgotten Gods thing.
Right.
I think is what we want to do. Because then I think it's just like... Yeah, we should be able to win next turn if they don't have any other extra removal. It looks like they are priesting. Oh, they're going to gain 2 life? No, we just lose 2 life. Okay. So we theoretically Didn't. Yep. Okay. So I think we sack that and the blister coil, right? Or the blister spit, because that costs mana.
You only have to sack one.
Why did I think? Oh, they have to sack too.
Yeah.
That was silly of me.
It's fine, man. It's even better.
Cycling a triome,
Pretty much
looking for
easily
answers.
got this.
Witch's ovens, too late. You can get back a cat. Oh, you got another cat, eh? Not gonna help you this time because you can't get your land. Or you can't get your food, I mean. All right, so this should be it.
Oh yeah, that skewer really set it over the top.
We'll just save that for later.
Oh, the skewer, yeah, okay.
Just save it for later. Once, because they think they might live, right?
Oh yeah, I see the sack. Yeah, nice.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It puts them at 3. They die anyways. They can't eat the food. Get the cat back, and look at that. We actually got another win with this deck.
Wow. I'm kind of surprised, but pretty stoked.
Yeah, me too.
This deck kind of rips.
Me too. I'm pretty happy with this. Let's try to get like one more win, maybe 2 if we're being greedy, and then we'll move on to another deck. Maybe we can always revisit them.
It kind of rips.
It does. It's a little bit of a rip.
It gives me those like memekin flashbacks where it's like,
yeah, I can see
there's
that.
a chance.
There's a glimmer.
Oh yeah, I actually really like that card. It kind of reminds me of the one from Eldritch Moon that I play. The guy that like I have him in my. You tap him, he does 1 damage, and then instant sorcery untaps him. The Channeler or something or I don't know what his name is.
I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember the name.
But it gives me those vibes, man, and I like it a lot.
Vibes too.
Is that card broken?
All right, so we can start off with our build around.
Thrill of Possibility too.
Blister Spit.
I
guess I shouldn't have these in here. It was just to try to give us like extra card draw, but I feel like we're just kind of sitting on them for a while. I think we just.
Could you replace those thrills with the omens?
Yeah, those are basically shocks, but better, right?
Oh, skewer, bro, skewer. Oh.
I mean, do we want to save it for a different? Do we want to save it for a creature?
Save. Yeah, save. I just got it.
Yeah, they're playing.
I just
Mardu.
got excited.
They're playing Mardu. Who knows? They're going to come out with a whole bunch of little turds. Like that thing is a target for that. Goodness. Oh goodness. All right, so we just shoot them, skewer, and then we have mana left over. Do it again, actually. We'll actually do it on their end step just in case. Or no, yeah, probably. So this looks like a Mardumans. Oh, that's an easy another target for the skewer. Good thing we kept that, huh? Their blister spit. Good. So we play it. I think we just Mizium tank as well, right? Yeah, we want to kill. Oh no, we can't.
Oh yeah, you would.
Yeah, so
we can get that easy skewer. Yeah.
Yeah, so we have to do this. So we can't. Oh, we can get another blister spit boy out. Pass the turn.
I almost wanted. Never mind.
We didn't have.
I was gonna say play this. Yeah, and he doesn't have haste, so you couldn't have tapped.
Oh my god, they just got all these guys.
This deck is popular, huh? Whatever this is.
Yeah, it is.
Mardu like sacrifice or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't help. So the problem is they can just mow down our whole team there. I think we have to Mizium tank. Pass. That way they can't attack us, but they're probably just gonna, if they play like a Fabled Passage, or yeah, okay, there's the Broodmother. So they're gonna like attack in, we're gonna block, and then it's gonna give the stinky Mayhem Devil flying. Nope. Shoot. Spear Spewer.
Not bad.
So if we crew the Mizium tank, attack in, we can Thrill of Possibility in response. That'll kill the Broodmother. Or it gives her Mayhem Devil flying. Or they don't, which I guess is fine, right? Can get in for some extra damage. Is there any 1-mana spells we want to cast? Probably not, right? So I think we just hit for one.
Well, you...
What?
I mean, the Skewer the Critic.
I guess we were lucky that we didn't get it then. But we can Slang Fire the Broodmother next turn. So, really, if they don't mow down our... Oh, well, there goes the team. Yep. One down. I guess I could have crewed the Mizium tank, but that just open it up for trouble. So is Feet actually a person in chat? Can we talk to Feet? Hello, Feet.
I figured I'd throw a welcome out there, see if they respond.
Do we have any Feet in the chat? We got a Pink Bra.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Pink Bra. All right. That's not much I can do about that. So they're going to start gaining life, which is a pain in the tuchus. Going to make us sack some things. I think we want to keep the Spear Spewer to be... Or do we want to sack our tank here? Yeah, no, we'll just lose the Blister Spit. They're going to gain some life. Oh, they sacrificed, so that was a good thing we chose the Blister Spit, huh? Oh no, it does come back. I forgot we should have crewed the Mizium tank.
That's pretty good.
This is the deck that I built. I just totally forgot about it. All right, so get out of here. Oh yeah. Oh, we're at 7. You think they can kill us next turn if we attack with the Mizium thing? I don't think so. We're going to go for it. Slam with a tank. Got 2 cards left in hand. All right, so what could be a good top deck here? Is this whenever a player? Yeah, so we actually lose. We get pinged for our sacking on the immolation map, too, which is... Pink Bra, that's got to be a real person. You can't be like a...
No, you know what? You need another Slaying Fire because that would hit for 4, and then you could swing in with the Mizium tank and trample over in theory.
That'd be wonderful. I'd be happy with anything that's like a powerful burn spell right now. Looking at it...
I think that's... Other than Torbrand, I don't know if you could do it.
All right, so Woe Strider. Now they're going to gain life. Right, this is enter or is it leave? That's dies, okay. So now they're going to ping, or going to shoot us. They got 2 shots. Things left.
Yeah, so they're not putting it towards us.
Well, no, they want us to kill this, but this basically the same thing as it tramples over because we sacked something. So if we sack it, we lose an extra life. That matter. I think we just we actually preserve it. We don't let it hit. Because otherwise they just kill us with 4 damage. Because they could sack something. I think we already are going to die because they're going to attack for 4 and then they sack both the Woe Strider. Hey, Pink Brow with a follow! Thank you very much for the follow. Hope you are enjoying yourself this evening. And that is a game. You stepped in on some matches with this deck we are calling Ping. Which is a goofy, janky, mono red Ping deck, which isn't all that great, but we're trying to make it work and we're having fun. So now we're up against WaifuGate. I have actually seen this person stream. They seem like they are very competent players, so we have ourselves a very hard match. It was unlucky, but like this also is not a very powerful deck. So I'm okay with losing some value just to have some fun. All right, looks like we have ourselves a matchup that's probably going to be a legitimate deck, whereas ours is not. Do we just kill the goose? I think I kind of want to kill the goose here. Before they get any... Yeah, let's just kill the goose. It fixes their colors, and we don't want that to happen. So, we'll kill the goose. Alright, okay, so maybe we didn't have to do that. So let's drop a Trebuchet. No, I think we'll just drop a Spitfire here. Or do we get the big boy out? Maybe just get the big boy out and start smashing. That'll open us up to 2 skewers. I mean, a good amount of damage if we felt like it, so... Hopefully this is a little better. So they're playing Sultai. Maybe ramping with their goose. So... Watery Grave, another Gilded Goose. Get themselves a food token. State the Parcel Beast. Flying 2/4 that can do a whole bunch of fun stuff.
Seems pretty good.
It does seem pretty good. I would agree with that statement. Let's go ahead and drop that. We're going to try to get in for 4. Gonna happen. Let's go ahead and... I think we just drop the Spitfire here. And then...
Agreed.
I don't believe that we want to skewer here. They have food, too. That's the other thing that's kind of annoying. Is they have a bunch of life gain on board already.
I mean, ideally, if you can go off, I mean, while they're tapped out, obviously, but like, there's a good chance this early, though, that they're going to tap out and you can just get all the damage in.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'm not going to block. I mean, I don't care what they could throw at us right now. I'm not going to block. Just because it doesn't seem like it's useful. Our damage doesn't matter as much as theirs at this point anyways. I can't remember what else is in Sultai that's new.
There's a lot. A lot of really good stuff.
Maybe they're a little bit... Maybe they don't have a land in hand. Maybe we'll use the Parcel Beast to cast something. Because it is still a goose. Oh, there's their Fabled Passage. So what brings you around these parts here, Pink Bra? Are we just cruising the early access streaming events? Oh, so this is some sort of reanimator deck. I assume. So they're getting something. We got an Arboreal Grazer. Gonna get the Arboreal Grazer back. Goose and Grazer. Goose and Grazer. They can cast one of them.
Grazed Goose.
Praise the Goose. Like, praise the goose.
Or I was thinking more like glaze. Like a nice glaze on it.
Ah, yeah, okay, I like that. I can dig it. Alright. They can put a land into the battlefield that's green. They could play the goose. Not green, so they can't play the goose. Alright, so we can Slaying Fire.
I really wish there was a way to like get, like if the bucket was down already, to get that one in, start growing everything.
Well, so what we could do is we can actually shoot their face with Slaying Fire and then skewer the Arboreal Grazer and then get in for a bunch.
Yeah.
The beast is in the way, but...
That actually might be game. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, it's not game.
Well, because, yeah, it is, because your Spitfire grows.
Yeah, but they can block it with their Reachy Boy.
Not if you skewer him.
No, I have to... Yeah, but then it doesn't grow, so it's just 8. But next turn it's game.
Oh, I see.
The next turn it theoretically could be game. I mean, they're going to play the goose out. They'll probably save up some mana to eat the food. Something like that. I mean, we are a little bit fast right now, so maybe we can actually make this out. So let's say they crack 2 food, they go to 8. If we get something that can... Oh, they're just going to gain some life and get something that we can't deal with it. So slaying fire off the top would be pretty good here, although they have flyers, so that doesn't really...
I mean, you might be able to, like, if you wait a turn to spear spewer and skewer just to the face, assuming they don't gain any more life.
So do we Spitfire and Spear Spewer, or Brimstone Trebuchet and Spear Spewer?
Well, they have 2 flyers, so
Probably Spitfire, right?
I almost think you have to kind of go around.
So alternative damage, so Spear Spewer and
Pretty
Brimstone.
much, yeah. Yeah.
They also just attack.
Then that'll.
Is there any reason not to attack in with the Bone Crusher here?
Magic Man says Trebuchet.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But like, so they could make a mana. They could have some. Like, no one's playing any like. Yeah, so they got their value for there, so that's fine.
Okay. We are Pink Bra. It's an interesting set. It's very powerful. We just did 2 builds and they didn't go so great. But we're enjoying it. It's definitely a lot of fun new cards for sure.
So they got a whole bunch of mana. They can make food, so they can go up. They're gonna probably maybe play the Goose, which is gonna give them another food. Or they Nissa, which I don't care about.
No. I will say, Pink Bra, that Mutate is just insane. The like power that it creates is crazy. Just being able to put those cards together, like on anything, definitely gets out of hand quick.
No blocks. I'll take 3 damage to the face. That's fine. No colossification for you, I think, so that's okay. Alright, so they're playing the Goose. So they have 2 mana. They could crack a food, which they will, and now they still have... They can go to 10 now. So, theoretically, we have not won the game yet.
Yeah. Kind of praying for a Torbrand again. See, the only thing about this is, like, all these, unlike the new guy, like, all these tap.
Yep.
And stay tapped, you know?
Yeah.
Which is going to be a problem.
Alright, well, we might as well just fire off the Spear Spewer here, right? Because it kills the Goose. So they can crack the food, they go to 9. We have 3, 4... We don't have enough, so I think we just play out the Spitfire here. Then we end the turn. We'll ping them on the with the Trebuchet at their end step. Try to get... Oh, wait a minute! Oh, no, no! Oh, no, it's not instant speed. Never mind. I was going to say we could almost... So could we shoot them for 1? We could only... No, we can't. Never mind. That was a close one, though. Too bad that Skewer also isn't... If it was an instant, that'd be kind of bananas.
Yeah. It'd be broken.
So I think if they don't have a... they have another flyer. To say, if they have another flyer, they can probably survive again, because their food is growing, their food stockpile. Yeah, and the thing about Mutate giving value, too, is you can get value from when they actually cast it. If you kill it underneath the Mutate, they still get the other creature for generally what is cheaper. And if they don't, you get the triggers from the Mutate, and then they can kill it. Yeah, which you get, maybe you get 2 for 1 or whatever, but you already got value. So it's very possible that it's hard to... oh, interesting. They must have another flyer. Or a board wipe, or could they be casting, what's it, the thing that kills one of everything?
They also might just be relying on the food, too.
Casualties of War. Yeah, they could be, but they like the Chandra Spitfire is a lot of damage in the air. It's interesting they didn't tap a green source that would make 2 mana. Why did
Interesting.
they do that at not flash speed? Ooh, I like how the card lifts up and it just sort of goes boop right underneath.
Yeah, that was pretty neat, man. He lifted up that island and just scooted that card underneath it.
So here's the problem. So it's whenever this creature deals damage to player, draw a card. Do we want to let them draw a card?
No. Well,
Did we block with our Brimstone Trebuchet?
I mean, we'll still get.
Let's say
need it,
they
don't
gain
we?
6, they go to 12. We need our flyers.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. You could block with the Spitfire, Trebuchet.
But we lose
bump
the Spitfire then.
Yeah.
I think we just
They
have to
lose a
let
lot.
him have it.
All right. Yeah.
Because we need
Chad
that.
agrees.
We need the Spitfire and we need the Trebuchet to double damage.
Wow, that's a nice island.
That's a nice island. Those are the unstable ones, right? Or the unsanctioned?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, you have to let them draw, because otherwise we can't trigger these. Like if they play another goose, like yeah, we just got screwed. But they've already played a bunch. There's 2 on board, and there's 1 in the graveyard, so it's probably not a huge chance they would have gotten it. So if they have another Krasis, that kind of sucks, because then they gain a bunch of life and they have a really big flyer. Counting up mana right now, so they very well could be doing that.
I think it would be a 4/4. Oh no, because these tap for multiple. Oh, Dirge, no.
Oh, destroy target. They don't even. It's not even like a sack. All right, so they're gonna kill a Spitfire then, and they get another flyer. So I think we lost our window. Although now they can't crack their food. So we are currently 1 damage short of lethal.
We need Torbrand.
We need anything that's gonna do damage. They won't, right? They won't.
They won't. At least we'll draw cards.
Yeah.
And we could possibly get 2 skewers, which is game.
I mean, we win. Where did that life come from? Oh, okay. So maybe they do take the damage here. They're out of lands now, though. Oh, they took it! That's game then. Awesome.
That's game. Wow. That was great.
Go out with a bang. All right, I think that's enough for
All
this
right.
deck. That was good.
Jeez.
That was awesome. All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna All right, let's pull the deck up.
Spoons in the chat for that.
definitely-
That was pretty bad.
Definitely gets. It was greedy, yes. They that was good. All right, so let's go ahead and do a little wrap up. So that was this deck. We called it Ping. It was a lot of fun. I think it actually took out. I think that Sultai deck that we just played that last match was not a terrible deck. I think that you definitely could call that maybe something that would fit well in the meta. Though I have no idea. I agree, yeah, because they take the damage or we draw a bunch of cards. That was lose-lose, but all right, so that's the deck. It was fun. I definitely suggest trying it. It's not really that expensive. I mean, Torbrand, which you probably have. Risk Factor was all the rage, like a year and a half ago, so you probably have some of those hanging around. Otherwise, it's all commons, uncommons.
Politely put.
Well, yeah. And then you don't even need the Castle Empress. Like, I put those in there because, like, sometimes you might need to attack in for lethal. But, so that was this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, this video was all made in part by Wizards of the Coast giving us this stacked account of Ikoria for the early access event. So thank you, Watsy, for that. And that will conclude this video. Thank you for watching.